Hey everybody, it's Chase with AV Pop Culture again, and today we are here to count down 10 forgotten 4Ks. This is a list of awesome reference quality or near reference quality must-own 4Ks that nobody is talking about. So pop that tape in, I got you, let's go do this. All right, so forgotten 4Ks. Like, I'll tell you, I watched a movie the other night that was just one of the best 4Ks I've ever seen, and it's been out for like 5 months now or so, 4 months maybe, 6. I can't even remember when it came out, and nobody is talking about it. I posted about it on my Instagram. I'm like, y'all, this is beyond reference quality. It's one of the best 4Ks I've seen. Nobody's talking about it anywhere. And then I got to thinking, I have some of these that nobody talks about. And they are like, if you really care about what a 4K can do, these movies are for you. And it's not just the quality of the 4K. These are really good movies, but these are like minimum demo quality. You want to show off your system or whatever, and up to high reference quality where you just really can't get any better than these. Like they are reference discs, and I've got 10 of them here, and I got them ranked to the best one. But all of these are demo to reference quality. They are up there. They are smoking your average 4Ks. They are leaving them in the dust. So coming in at number 10, I never hear anyone talk about this. This is a Stephen King story starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I am talking about The Running Man. If you like Schwarzenegger, 80s sci-fi, Rob Zombie's 31 was basically a horror retelling of this movie. This is a great 4K. I mean, an incredible 4K here as my phone is dinging me. This is, I just got off a live stream, and it was a fun one, but I wanted to record this video because I've had this thought in my head for a couple days since I saw this movie, and The Running Man goes right in there with it. If you haven't seen this 4K, you can still grab this. I'm not sure about the Steelbook. I think you can still get this Steelbook. It's been out a little while, but holy hell. I mean, this is a sci-fi, kind of a sci-fi horror action, or a sci-fi action with horror elements in kind of a dystopian future, and he is forced to, compete in this game and survive against gladiators, basically. It is a good movie, but the visuals in this thing with the 4K just pop. Of course, you got a lot of practical effects in here, and they just pop. This film is a great 4K from beginning to end, and a damn good movie, an underrated one, in my opinion. I know they're remaking it. I wish they would not, because I just think everything about this is right, and this is a great 4K. The Running Man, I mean, all of these are going to be like 9s or above, so you're splitting hairs on them when it comes to that. But the highest ranking I give audio until I finish my audio setup, because I can't evaluate Atmos. I can't even properly evaluate a 5.1. So the highest I'm going to give audio is like an 8.5. That's, to me, if it's an 8.5 without that, that's the best I can give it until I get that, because I'm not going to evaluate something I can't properly evaluate. But great audio, great visuals, great movie. The Running Man comes in at number 10. All right, so one good action hero deserves another. Coming in at 9 on this list is the recent Lionsgate release of, if I can pick it up, Kickboxer. Man, you gotta love that lenticular cover. I have spoken about this one on the channel, and there was a little flurry about people talking about it because it has this incredible, cool, like lenticular cover that's just badass. And then it has this great artwork on here. And, some people talked about that when it came out. I mentioned it. It's a 3-disc set. I don't think anybody mentioned, really got into how friggin' good this 4K is. Beautiful grain in this thing. It looks like you are watching a movie. It looks like cinema. I mean, for a action movie at this level, I know a lot of people poo-poo like Kickboxer and Bloodsport and everything, but these are movies that I grew up on, and I absolutely love them. And to get a release like this, to have it look so good, and I had the Kickboxer Blu-ray on in that steelbook where he's blue, like the artwork, he's like blue on the cover. It looks like crap. And then to get this that looks so good, it blows the Blu-ray out of the water, and it ain't particularly close. And I just, it's not an expensive steelbook. People have been fussing about prices of steelbooks. It's not expensive. You get this badass slip, all of that, but the 4K here is pristine, demo worthy at best. If you're completely grain averse, it looks like you're watching a film. It looks like cinema. So it's got some grain. It's not crazy grain. It's the grain that's supposed to be there. Demo worthy. Absolutely. Just fun ass movie and a great 4K, and people just aren't really talking about it. So Kickboxer comes in at number 9. Number 8 is one that I also mentioned when it first came out, and nobody has talked about it. I was excited when Vinegar Syndrome put this movie out. I have done some digging since then. I saw some interviews with one of the people who worked on this. I am talking about Sliver. Not Silver, but Sliver with Sharon Stone. Of course, you got Tom Berenger in here. You got Billy Baldwin in this. And, it's your 90s wannabe noir type erotic thriller with Baldwin has this, awesome high-rise building, and he has it all wired where he can spy on everyone. So you got a little bit of Body Double, Rear Window vibes, all that kind of stuff in here. Sharon Stone taking her clothes off. But like when I found out, I was like, man, this looks good. It's better than I've ever seen it look, which it should on a 4K. But then I heard someone talking about it that worked on it, and they're like, yeah, it's the first time it's ever been presented in the correct aspect ratio. So they went frame by frame and fixed the aspect ratio. And it's the first time that it got the color grade, the color treatment and color grade that the director wanted on it. It's the first time that had happened. And so they made him change it. They didn't want the really like stylized color grade and stuff that he put on it. He put it back here on this. I think it's a fun erotic thriller. Like I don't know. I think it's fun. And I think it's a hell of a 4K. Like I said, all these are 9 and above. When you get to the top 5 on this list, they're 9.5s and above. But incredible 4K. I think you can still get this one with the slipcover. The sale is coming up on Vinegar Syndrome. It's a high recommend. It's a high recommend. I like it. I know some people don't like it. It's cool if you don't like it. I think it is a good movie, but I always did. Maybe I was the right age for it when it came out. But the 4K, unquestionably good. So Sliver comes in on the list at number 8. And I mentioned Body Double, so why don't I mention it again? I bang the drum on this movie when I can. But I saw someone the other night say that the Body Double 4K wasn't that good. I don't know what they're watching, but this is damn near reference quality. I mean, we're getting up there towards the top 5. If the top 5 are 9.5 and above, this is a 9.45. This 4K pops off the screen, especially because this is Brian De Palma. He's got his Hitchcock dolly zooms, all these weird Dutch angles and all this stuff. And he's got these crazy 80s colors throughout this thing. Like I got going on over here with my purple, my blue tonight. It's a late night filming session, and I dig it. I love this movie. The more I watch it, the more I like it. But the 4K, it's close to 9.5. I mean, I would consider it reference. This is a Sony release, and Sony rarely misses on the quality of their 4K. And this is no different. It's a 2-disc set here, and it is absolutely worth the price of admission. I think you can still get this one. Melanie Griffith looks outstanding in 4K. All the 80s vibes pop. Beautiful, tight, Nice 35 millimeter grain on this. I meant to look up what they filmed it on, but you know that's a nice high quality film they had because it is tight, consistent grain and well lit and well done. High recommend is Body Double. Excellent 4K. Don't let anyone tell you different. I don't know why anybody's not talking about it. Buy this damn thing. Best De Palma movie. I'm going to throw it down right now. Best De Palma movie right here. It beats Carrie, beats Scarface. Body Double. Pick it up. All right. We are at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're moving in to the 9.5s in the reference quality here. And one of them is with a B horror movie, man, but it is fun. And you got Sybil Danning ripping off her shirt in 4K in The Howling 2. Your sister is a werewolf. If you can still get this, get it. The movie is fun. I love werewolf movies. This was supposed to be a vampire movie to start off with. It became a werewolf movie. And they had to change because I think originally they wanted to call it Your Sister is a Bitch, or a bitch was in the title or something. They couldn't do that. So it's Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf. You got Christopher Lee in here. So they're trying to pull those old Hammer vibes in there, some little Universal Monster-y vibes because you're going over, to Eastern Europe and all that kind of stuff. Man, you got a weird like vampire or a werewolf, because supposed to be vampires initially, a weird werewolf cult where the werewolves kind of look like odd in part of the time, but Sybil Danning is like the queen bitch there and all this kind of stuff. And you got Christopher Lee doing Christopher Lee things, but the 4K for a movie like this it's insane that this 4K is this good. It is a fun romp, and the 4K is like, we're all talking about, oh, that 4K was middling, that 4K didn't blow my skirt up or whatever. These 4Ks on this list are the ones you're seeking out to have your eyes peeled open at what a 4K can do. And when you take a movie like this and you make it that damn good, I mean, Vinegar Syndrome is usually chef's kiss on their 4K restorations, but this one's out of sight, man, and it's a whole lot of fun. Worth the price of admission just for the end where they keep showing her pull her shirt off again and again and again. Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf, comes in at number 6 on this list. Don't forget these 4Ks. And coming in at number 5 is one, you can get this right now as I record this. I think the Scream Factory sale is going on. I hope you see this before it's over, because they had a good price on this. Even if you want the big black box John Carpenter set, I know this is maybe not his favorite movie of all. I hadn't seen this in a long time when I bought it, and I liked the movie way better as an adult than I did when I was younger. And the 4K just makes you sit there and gawk at it. It's a full 9.5 reference quality disc. Village of the Damned. Insane cast in this. Christopher Reeve in here. You've got Kirstie Alley in here. You've got Linda Kozlowski in here. You have, you've got Mark Hamill in this movie. And of course, it's a remake. You have these kids that all, after this big event where everybody blacks out in this town, they wake up and every woman that could be pregnant, the right time to be pregnant, is pregnant. And then you get this batch of these kids, otherworldly kids, let's just say. So you've got that whole small town vibe, creepy atmosphere thing that I love. You got Christopher Reeve playing the hero, trying to save people and do all this great stuff to almost a martyr level. I'm just going to say that. But man, the 4K on this, like, again, you're like, holy crap. Part of the reason Carpenter's movies all look so great in 4K is because he knows what the hell he's doing with lighting, with his lens choices, with how stuff is shot, all that kind of stuff. And then later in the film stock that's picked, and then later when you go to bring it up to 4K, it's all there. It's all there waiting on you. It was there at the source, so it's there waiting on you. Village of the Damned, I think you can get the whole big black box set for like $50 with the record, with the score, everything. Grab it. It is worth it. Village of the Damned comes in at number 5 on this list. Number 4, we're going back to Scream Factory. This is a movie that I have fallen in love with all over again. I talk about it a lot, but I don't think people get the message on this 4K. I could put Matinee on here. Matinee is probably in the top 5 of the best 4Ks I've ever seen in my life, but I tell you about that one all the time. This one, the 4K quality on this, I tell you about the performance in this movie and that I like the movie, but the 4K of The Stepfather lives up to the performance in the movie. It is that good. You got all this fall vibe atmosphere with beautiful leaves blowing this way and that. All those kind of, colors throughout it, exterior shots, interior shots, the stuff in the dark, the practical effects, the blood. You're not ready for how much the blood pops at you at the beginning of this movie. This 4K, you get a lot of big sweeping exterior shots too, as he's like on a ferry and they're out on the water and different stuff like that, driving cars, all kinds of stuff like looking out over cliffs, things like that. The Stepfather, it's a must own. This movie, if you haven't seen it, it's a must own just for Terry O'Quinn's performance in here. He should have won an Oscar. Like literally, he's that good in this movie. He's terrifying. He's that good in this movie. And a great slasher here, but this 4K, people can talk about how they like the movie. The 4K is 9.55. It is reference. It is up there. It is up there. And the movie lives up right along with the quality of the 4K. So The Stepfather comes in at number 4 on our list. Now, at number 3 on our list, we've had a lot of talk here lately about the new Arrow releases, 4Ks. Jason Goes to Hell was a good 4K, or better than good. And the Friday the 13th, 2009, excellent 4K. But not talked about a lot is the original Friday the 13th that is put out by, I guess this is Paramount that put this out. I've got the Steelbook here with this slip, which is cool. And I just dropped it. And then it has the original artwork on the inside. And 2-disc set, all that jazz. And reference quality. There is no doubt. This, I'm going to be honest, looks better than the... Outside of 2009's version, this is better than the 2 that Arrow has put out. And it's not particularly close. It's really not. There is one out there that exists that we'll get to, another 4K that I've seen recently that tops this. But the original Friday the 13th, this release by Paramount, people shit on it because they like, well, I've got the Scream Factory set and I don't need it. I got the Blu-ray. And maybe you don't need it. We got to stop because we don't need any of these. You don't need a movie. It's a complete want. You don't need any of it. So we got to stop qualifying it that way. But Friday the 13th, the part 1, the original, the classic that started it all. Camp movies look good because of the settings and everything else. Friggin' reference quality, 9.75. No doubt. No doubt. And you can still get this. You can get a slipcover version. They got a slipcover version on Amazon right now. You can get for like, well, you got to play Amazon roulette with the slip for like $13. Get it. It is worth it. And you sit back and say you're going to wait on a 4K set. I don't know if 4K set's ever going to come because you got some being put out here, yonder, and everywhere. Get it. If you're a Friday the 13th fan, it's a must own because this is a damn reference quality 4K. Friday the 13th, the original, comes in at number 3 on this list. Now, at number 2 is another one by Lionsgate Limited, and there was a lot of conversation about other movies that were released around this one at the time, but contender for 4K of this year. It's that good. I'm gonna spoil this. It's gonna be in my top 10 4Ks of the first half of the year. There's no damn question. And I am talking about Jackie Brown. This might be the best 4K. I don't own them all. I own all of the Tarantino ones. It's the best of the Tarantino 4Ks that Lionsgate Limited has done. It ain't close. It ain't close. But of all of the Lionsgate Limited ones I own, it is also the best. It is also the best. So, man, they did a full new restoration on this, and it shows. And you got, because of when this takes place and how he went with the aesthetic of it, you got the opportunity for a lot of colors to pop. Beautiful film grain that just sings in tight formation the whole time. Great underrated movie. I hadn't seen it since the theaters. Rocketed up my list for Tarantino movies. 4K, it is in contention even by the end of the year to still be in top 10 4Ks of 2025. It is that good. Jackie Brown, an absolute must own if you can still get the 4K anywhere you can get it. I know there's a standard version too. Is an absolute must own, reference quality, the best of the Tarantino movies. Jackie Brown, when it comes to a 4K, comes in at number 2 on this list. And that just leaves one, and this is the one that gave me the idea for this list. One of the best 4Ks I've ever seen. It's in the top 10 of best 4Ks I've ever seen, regardless of genre, regardless of who puts it out. I posted some pictures of it online where I just took pictures of my TV and put it on here. I'm talking about the Paramount Scares box release of Friday the 13th Part 2. Holy crap. This thing is jaw-dropping. Jaw-dropping. There is a scene where someone's hand reaches in to move leaves back. I took a picture and put it on Instagram. You can not only see the individual sweat beads and hair on the guy's knuckles and everything, you see the follicles, like the pores. And the movie is that way the whole time. And the color in this thing just leaps. And it creates, the 4K is so good, it creates what's called, with great lenses, called 3D pop, where it almost makes the focused subject pop out from the background in a 3D way. And this isn't a 3D movie. It's just that good. And there is never a problem with the grain. The nighttime scenes are incredible. I have experience shooting nighttime scenes outside in the woods at night. I know how hard that can be to make it look good, especially if you're using film, which just devours light. Film needs tons of light when filming. This is outstanding. I sat there literally, my jaw dropped at this whole movie. I started texting people, private messaging people, posting on my Instagram. Like, why the hell has nobody talked about how good this is? And the shit kicker here is you can get this movie. I mean, the slip is kind of it's whatever. You can get it in the Paramount Scares box with 4 other movies for like 40 or 50 bucks. And one of those movies is also one that could have been on this list. Breakdown with Kurt Russell is in the box with this. You get 4 4Ks. I think World War Z and Orphan First Kill is in there. You get the special Fangoria box, all that kind of stuff for like 40 or 50 bucks. I got this for $40. That's like $10 a 4K plus all the packaging in the boxes. And it ended up being one of the top 10 4Ks I've ever seen in my life. Like, it is that good. I cannot fathom how people haven't talked about it. I myself am guilty because I got the box and I didn't watch it until now. I've just been feeling like watching Friday the 13th. That happens to me every summertime. I start to watch all the Friday the 13th movies. And I popped this in and I watched it. I took pictures of it. I started it over and watched it again. It is ridiculously good. Reference, it's 9.95. There's very few I've seen better. Very few that I have seen better. Off the top of my head, maybe Matinee, because that's one of the best I've ever seen. Convoy, Reanimator by Ignite. It's up there in that conversation with these. And I know there's others I'm trying to think of off the top of my head, because there is a couple of Vinegar Syndrome ones that are just nutso. I mean, which there's some on this list. But, man, I don't even have the words to tell you how good this one is. Like, it looks like you could just reach through your TV, like reaching through a window and touch the people. I got no words. It's that good. I'm trying to think, like The Searchers, man, that was scanning like 8K. I'm trying to think of what else is even close to that level. Like I'm having a hard time putting much else up there. So it's definitely in the top 10 of what I've seen. So this started the idea for the list. Get it. Get the box, man. You're going to get 4 movies. I'm going to tell you, this movie and Breakdown by themselves are worth 40 or 50 bucks. I mean, $20, $25 a 4K. Get it. And that's what I got for you this time. 10 forgotten 4Ks. We all get caught up in certain releases and everything else. And sometimes some of these under the radars are the ones that will blow your socks off. And that's what I think these are. High recommend. I stake my reputation on each one in here. They're that damn good. And that's what I got for you this time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. We're starting year number 2. Just had our 1-year birthday. So we're launching into infinity and beyond. And if you want to join the ride, please like and subscribe. Ring the bell so that you don't miss anything. If you want to help support what we do here, you can join at my YouTube channel link, but I'd push you over to my Patreon because I can just do uncensored videos there. Don't have to worry about copyright, all that kind of stuff. I can just do more. But no matter where you join, you're going to get great videos, behind the scenes looks at my filmmaking, all that kind of stuff. And you're going to get your name and lights on every single video. And y'all, I really do appreciate it. But until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. I know.